Brandon Voodoo Forge here. Well, my new forge stand was much better as far as heat goes, keeping heat in the shop and not freezing. Also keeping out a gust of winds because I can roll the door down. But unfortunately, I didn't take into account that tire thing that I used, the footprint came out several inches past the tabletop. And I've got a holder, I suppose, that I can put up to keep things when I put them in the forge from falling out of the forge. I've got a thing I can put here, but I couldn't get it as close to the forge as I needed it because not everything I work on is that long. Sometimes I work on shorter pieces of material. So I needed to come up with a arm that came out from the table to hold material in and was adjustable. So I figured out an easy way to do that, and also wanted to add some little pegs around the forge because there are some things I like to have right at the forge. I like to have wire brushes. I like to keep my twisting wrenches by the forge. It would make more sense by the vise, but I like to keep them by the forge. And a few other tools that I like to have around the forge, and now I'm going to have 28 pegs to put things on. So anyway, let me show you what I did to kind of modify and improve the forge table. Here's the deal. I need to make a bracket that attaches under here and slides and comes up so I can rest my material on to support it going into the forge. I normally use this, but because of the base on this new stand, I can only get it that close, so it leaves a gap. There's a lot of stuff that just kind of topples out of the forge. I like to just use one burner because that's all I need a lot of the time. So I need to make this, and while I'm at it, I'm gonna make some little bars to go across and with not really hooks, but just pegs on them to hang some stuff. Here's the material I got cut. Here's the these are the pieces I'm going to run across and put the pegs on, and that's what these are. These are the pegs. There'll be 24 of those, 6 on each side. I like to hang wire brushes. This is 1/2 inch ID schedule 40, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to weld this underneath the table. This will slide in there. So once I get these welded on, I'll stick these in and measure the distance. These will have a 90-degree bend to this, which will support my work. It's going to go all the way across because there's no that's just the easiest way to do it. But this is scrap. This is basically scrap. And everything else is left over after a job, so I'm not having to buy any of the material for this, so that's always good. Okay, you're gonna weld this schedule 40 on first. Okay, this is my super scientific method for measuring this. I put my pieces of 1/2 inch in my pipe, and I've got my piece that's going to be the rest, and this is level. This piece of 3/8 square is level, and 1.5 inches. So once I bend these, they need to be 1.5 inches tall. Thing I did was cut these two pieces I bent to 1.5 inches each, and Now, using a scientific method called eyeballing, I've got this lined up and I'm going to tack it on while it is in place. or not. Remember, kids, look at what you're welding. It's just tacked in place. No, it's not. That's terrible. Okay. Okay, a little. Okay, now it's tacked in place. Come on out of there. Oh, because it's clamped, that's why. Okay, gonna weld up all my little pegs here. Primer's dry, so we're going with the classic industrial gray here. Paint is dry enough, not dry enough to hang things on, but everything seems to be working out the way I want. Freed up a lot of space over here by the forge. Alright, well, it's all done. That one's in the books. I've already fired it up and worked on a couple of projects, which is good because I'm way behind right now. I don't need to be making videos. But anyway, it's very industrial gray, and I've got my pegs. It holds the material in. It works better, so I'm happy with it. I hope this gave you some ideas, the things you can do to make your life easier in your shop. And as usual, if you like the video, hit the like button down there. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, please subscribe to the channel. Now, y'all behave yourselves.